Jessie B. Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for all about the page maps. I got my page maps binder here, and I'm going to do, I think, this page maps sketch here. This is from December of 2018, and I want to turn it into a double page, so I'm thinking about this one here from February of 2017. So as I work on each page, I will put it up in the corner. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this in one video or two, but here are the pictures we are going to be scrapbooking. These are my daughter and my niece playing volleyball over at the school, and just during the summer one time. And I have 5 different pictures of them playing. So yeah, I'm gonna do those. So let's get going. Okay, so I ended up doing it all in one video, and I really have a hard time sticking close to the sketches. They give me inspiration. That's what I can say, is I used them as inspiration. So I'm using my counterfeit kit for this month, and I'm just trying to pick out some papers that look good with all the green that are in the pictures. And yeah, this one turns out really good. I really like both pages of it, and I am able to stretch this one piece of 12 by 12 paper into looks like the background of 2 8.5 by 11s, but I'm only going to use a little bit on each one. So I'm cutting it in half, so 3 inches for each side, and then I'll take and I'll gut these, and so I have there, well, first of all, I cut it off so it's 11 inches long, and then I'm taking, I think it's about 1.5 inches, and I'm going to put 1.5 inches border on 3 sides, and then I'll just take that other chunk that's in the middle there and save it and use it someplace else. I will do this with both sides, and then I'll take one of the chunks and chop it up into 1.5 inch square or pieces, and use it for piecing together what little bit I have left of on the top and bottom. So I could have, if I had thought about it, I could have done a 1-inch border, and I probably could have skipped this part, but that's okay. I wanted that thicker border all the way around. So here's how I'm going to do that. And I'm just gluing this down here, and then I'm going to take one of those chunks that I cut off, and I'm just lining up the pattern a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's where you won't notice it when you're just looking at the layout. It just kind of makes sense to your eye. You don't realize that there's a line there. And I'm going to do that on both pages. I only show you one, but the other one I did identical. And so it looks like I have this big white block now in the center of my page. And I do know that that one is cut a little bit crooked, but I will fix that. Here's the first sketch up in the top corner, and where the circle, it looks like maybe a cut file circle in the background. I'm ignoring that, and that's what's going to be my white block. And I'm pushing it over to the side so that it will run into the second layout. And then I bring in this, it's like a green with a white lace over it. It's kind of what it reminds me of. And I'm going to bring that in. And then that border strip that was on that flower paper, I'm going to use it. And I'm doing this as a nod towards that cut file you know, where it was like all the way around, laying over top of the paper in the background, kind of like it looks like there's two different papers back there. And so I'm just kind of like adding these to make it look like I am adding full sheets of paper, and then this white block is sitting over it or something. I don't know. That was just kind of where my brain was going. But you can see at the bottom there too, in the sketch, there is a stripe bit that runs, I guess it's like two different stripe bits that runs full length across the bottom. I'm not doing the full length across, at least maybe theirs only goes part way too. But I'm just putting a couple stripes down there, and I'm bringing this green in to add some more stripes because I wanted, yeah, some more variation of the greens. And I actually will end up bringing in one more green as well. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but I actually pull one in out of my stash. But here's where I'm going to do the banner. And as I'm putting it on here, I decide I didn't want to run all the way down like it is in the sketch. And I decide after I got it up there, it looked a little out of place. So I'm like, oh, I'll just add a couple more banners. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding in this green one, and here's this dark green pattern that I bring in because everything was looking very, very different colors of greens, but it was like, and I knew I didn't have any more of that banner piece or that border strip, and it was the darker green, and so it was looking out of place. But yeah, so I'm just bringing this real dark green here. It has little lines on it, but I really like the way that it looks, and so I decided I wanted to add it into a couple more spots so it doesn't look like it was an afterthought for the banner. So I'm just adding in more stripes to the top and bottom layers. And then this one, I didn't like the stair-stepped look to it after I put this on. It looks like a stair. So I'm going to move the little short banner and lay it on top of the two longer banners. And that way it takes away that stair step a little bit. But I like the 3 banners up there. And then it does have like a circular cluster on top of the banner beside the picture. I will end up putting something there just below my banner. So, but first I want to take and cut down my photo just a little bit, and then use this green it's that green grid paper as a border paper, but I'm going to gut it because this is all I have left of it, and I want to be able to bring it over to the other side too when I do the other side of this layout. So I'm getting this put on, and I'm just using a little piece of washi tape. I seen that on Pinterest somewhere where it looked like they were hanging their pictures by just a little piece of washi, and I thought it was a cute idea, so I wanted to use it. So I thought this was a perfect one to use it on. So I got that all hooked down, and now I'm going to fussy cut one of the flowers from the background page. I got all that cut out. If I could fussy cut that fast in real life, that'd be nice. But I can't. And then I'm going through my embellishments in my kit, and I pulled out some butterflies and a couple more flowers, and I got all those glued down. So there's the first page, mostly done. And now I'm going to do the second page. And there's my second page sketch. came in on the corner up there. And I will move it over to the other side because it is kind of in the way here. At least I think it is. So I'll move that sketch over to the other side in a second. But I'm kind of doing the same pattern from where it was on the other side. So the stripe pages, the blocking, I'm just bringing it to this side. So the green and then those different stripes, they don't line up perfectly. I'm trying to at first, but then so the two bases, like this bright green, it does line up really good, but the other ones don't, because yeah, they just don't. I use different widths. I just grabbed, what was laying there. But it's okay because these are going into like a D-ring binder, so they don't lay perfectly next to each other anyway, but you can tell that they are supposed to go next to each other. So I'm going to leave this one picture 6 inches tall, but I will cut it off, so I think it's only going to be a 3 by 6. And then I take the other, well, 2 of the other pictures, and I will cut them down to a 3 by 4s each to make the 3 by 6 or 4 by 6. There, I missed, I don't know, my camera quit recording, I didn't notice. And then I took and added in the butterflies, same as the other side, and I'm just popping up the wings on those. So I have one at the bottom with a small cluster of flowers, one wood, or it's not actually wood veneer, but it's like wood veneer from the dollar store. I have one of those on the side to match the one on the other side, and a little fussy cut butterfly above it, and then this beautiful one up here at the top. And so I'm just kind of going to the same spots that they were in on the sketch there. And instead of a circle at the top of the page, I went ahead and put my extra picture up there. But I didn't want to cut it into a circle. So I just left it like it is with that same border as the other side to bring that border over that green checkered border or grid style paper over to the other side. And then yeah, so you can kind of see the sketch inspiration on this one. I think instead of a tag, I just had the butterflies, and then the snowflakes, I have a butterfly. And okay, excuse me, I had the hiccups, so I had to go get rid of those. So I just have lots of butterflies and flowers, and I'm really liking this. And so now I'm coming in with the 2 different colors of green in my puffy paint, and I'm going to put green butterfly trails on all the butterflies, and doing light and dark green on the different butterflies. And then I will, I think, put a couple little dots around each of the clusters, and then this layout's done. I really liked having using 2 different, totally different sketches to make a double page layout. I think it turned out really cute, and I might try it again sometime. But I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And just thank you so much for watching. And I had so much fun making this layout. And until next time, bye.